Hello and welcome to
Meh.
Movies, where we will be discussing Avengers Endgame, Aquaman and the Spider-Man trailer and why are Disney making so many live-action remakes and Sonic the Hedgehog. With me is Ben Wills. Hello, Ben.
Hello, Ben.
And in Dictionary Corner we have Joseph Bartram, who will be checking facts for us.
Hello.
Hello.
It's our facts checker.
The reason we've changed the name is because of Dan Wyatt. He watched Endgame and said it was meh.
Meh.
Is it? I don't know. Meh.
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 I'm going to give you...
He said it was average, so we've decided we're going to change our name and we're going to be called that instead. So what?
The average podcast.
Yes. Bog standard podcast.
Average.
Yeah. Me hosting is probably a bad idea. Anyway,
It is a very
what
bad idea.
did we think of Endgame? And
Before we start,
Ben's got notes.
it's going to be spoiler heavy. I think we need to
sorry.
warn... We haven't warned people that it's going to be spoiler heavy.
It is.
Very spoiler
If you've not
heavy.
watched it,
Anything on our podcast going forward is going to be spoiler heavy. Sign off with this warning now. Spoiler heavy on everything.
yeah.
So if you haven't seen the movie, don't listen to the podcast unless you want to know what happens. Okay?
I think they've gone.
Okay.
We've gone.
Nick
Yeah.
Fury's a lesbian. Tell us what you think of Endgame now. I thought it was good. I didn't. Well, actually, I've not seen any of the trailers. And then when I saw the trailers, I could have watched the trailers without it being spoiled because it's just recap of the whole Marvel universe before then.
Yes. No, I actually really enjoyed the film. I thought it was one of the better ones. I haven't enjoyed many Marvel films up until this point. I actually thought they have gone downhill since Civil War, except for Guardians of the Galaxy being one of my favourite films.
It's padding.
Screw you, Luke!
It's padding until they got to this one.
It has been padding for a very long time. It's been building up to this. I even didn't really enjoy the last one, Infinity Wars, compared to this one. I enjoyed this one more. Unlike Dan White. Screw you, Dan! So what do you think then, Joseph?
Yeah, I liked it. I can't remember much.
It was a 3-hour-long film.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like 3 hours.
It didn't feel like 3 hours,
it was
but you've
not.
got to remember that Return of the King was 3.5 hours long. People moaning there should be a break. You're the person who goes to the toilet the most.
Yes.
When's the best time to go to the toilet during this film?
The conversation between Pepper Potts and Iron Man in
Which,
the room.
if you watch the film, that's not the best point because that's when he says he explains a lot of stuff, doesn't he?
Well, it explains how
He decides that he's going to go and help
You should go before the film starts, after the film starts.
So that is Joseph's toilet review of the film. He's going to bring you a toilet review every single film, I
At the
think.
end of the film.
Yeah, well, I think, that's a given. What do you think were the down points of the film? What do you think maybe brought it down for you guys?
Well, maybe Thanos was underused, I think.
Thanos was underused. Explain yourself.
Oh, God. I'll explain
No,
myself.
not by the end. He was like,
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't in it.
I think at the beginning when he gets killed, you're like, oh, hang on, we've just
it wasn't
wasted
much-
a whole
it wasn't
film, and then
exact-
he's got
it
killed
wasn't
straight
any
away.
much at the obviously, it wasn't much at the beginning, and then they have to explain how they get the
Yeah.
stones.
But in theory, the beginning bit is the ending to
Infinity War.
Infinity Wars, and then you jump that 5-year gap.
Yes.
Do you always feel that maybe actually that bit where they behead him and try and do that, maybe that should have been the end of Infinity Wars? Use that at the end and then do the 5-year jump?
But he did a snap, didn't he? So that...
But I've heard people talk about it, and when Thor says, I went for the head, I heard people laugh. I think we laughed in the cinema.
Yeah.
That's not meant to be funny. That's meant to be him serious, like,
Yeah.
he's depressed.
But I think...
But that's why he gets, he goes to Norway,
Fat Thor.
becomes Fat Thor.
He becomes, I can cosplay Thor now because he's
Yeah.
fat.
But seemed out of touch with the rest of the movie, didn't it?
But no, because it made him more of a character that people want to relate with. It made you feel sorry for him in the sense that actually it can affect him. He's not so much that godly, but then when he gets the hammer, he's worthy again. So he thinks himself not worthy, but actually he is worthy.
Because his sister
But
died,
in
his
the-
brother died, his dad's died, his mum's died.
In the movie, doesn't Captain America have the
That's at the end. That's at the end. So obviously he always know back
or the
in
axe?
the hammer. But I think we should.
He did know.
He did know back then that he could lift it up back in Avengers Age of Ultron.
Because
He
I've
starts
seen the
to-
voice clip back and he picks it up and he sort of moves it and Thor
Yeah.
sort of looks at him like... and he puts it down and then goes,
Yeah.
Because people are saying, could he pick it up then? But it didn't bother because he might make
Or
Thor
did
look
it? See,
bad.
there's always something that I always said that actually the person has to think they're also worthy. And did he think he wasn't worthy because of what happened in Civil War? Because he knew what Bucky done to Iron Man's dad, that he didn't think he was worthy to pick up the hammer?
I don't know.
That's all there's that.
I don't know the
theory
comics, but even him picking it up was really cool.
Yeah, he does do it in the comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but he picked up.
Yeah, no, it was
What's
really
he got
good.
that for?
Yeah, and like Thor's like, yes, and then they get into it, and it's really quite fun.
And he goes, you have the little one.
Yeah. The only thing that actually bugged me was they built up a whole Captain Marvel part.
Yeah, and she's hardly in it.
It's just like, why have you wasted all this time to build up this character, giving us a film, rushed out this film?
Why didn't they do what they did with Black Panther and just put her in, and then make a standalone film afterwards?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think. I think actually she's a good character, and actually she needed to be built upon, which is fine. I think actually she's going to be like the new Captain America in going forward in the Avengers. So she's going to be like the leader. So they need to build her up, but maybe actually use her as the intro of the next phase. I think that would have been. But
I was just wondering what's happening with Loki, because Loki sort of comes out of time and changes the thing.
Well,
but he's got a TV series coming out, so I think that's what they did it for.
Yeah, there's
then
also.
But then he's bad Loki. He's not Thor Ragnarok Loki. He's bad Loki.
Yeah,
and they've sort of done that with Gamora as well. That she's not the person you meet after Guardians of the Galaxy. She's
who's Gamora?
Yeah.
I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
She's the old version.
Yes, yeah.
Was just the daughter of Thanos.
But this is what. So people are saying there's plot holes in it that are created by Captain America going back in time. But I don't think the plot holes were created by Captain America going back in time. I think the plot holes are created by Loki, by Gamora coming to the future and only snapping away the evil people. Sorry, not the old people. That sounds really bad.
But there's a debate if she got snapped back again.
She didn't.
Are you sure? Because you
see her walking away in the film.
Do you? I don't think you do.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
Yes, this is what I said, and somebody said yes, you do, and I now remember seeing her walk away in that scene. She's walking away with everybody else.
I remember her seeing Quill and going, "Oh, is he the guy?" And her sister's like, "Yeah, it's him."
Yeah,
and that's it.
You mean Nebula?
Nebula. I thought that was it. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Nebula. She was like, did she become bad again or something?
Yeah, she'll be coming back.
Bad?
No, she won't be bad because her old. See, that's also another thing is she killed herself.
But how?
Well, it's not timey-wimey loopy whoopy.
It's timey-wimey loopy loopy.
It's not timey-wimey loopy whoopy. But I think as we're going on this time loop thing and this creating what they're calling the multiverse, I think this is the perfect time to jump on to the Spider-Man trailer.
Yes.
Because that talks about the multiverse. Now, are they giving us like this is what we're going to talk about, and actually, no, it's going to be nothing like this? Or is this actually what they're going to approach in the film? Is this what we think the film's going to... Because if that's what the film's about, I'm going out and seeing it. If this doesn't happen in the film, then I'm going to be extremely pissed off. Because I said I wouldn't go and see any more Marvel films, and now I'm like, I don't like Spider-Man, but now I want to go see it because actually it might make the multiverse theory more plausible. And that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Is that...
I don't know. I think it does. I don't think the trailer would lie and say that it is and it's not.
But then Marvel are known for throwing curveballs into films and into trailers.
Into trailers, they're faking it all over the place. But...
Exactly. They faked it all in Avengers
Endgame. The Spider-Man trailer, Nick Fury comes in and says, "Oh... It's like something like this is the first time I've met you," and then they
planned the track down.
Then they changed it to he's met him before because he met him he was at Iron Man's funeral, wasn't he?
Yes.
Iron Man dies.
Oh yeah, Iron Man dies.
Not Scarlet Witch, the other one.
Black Widow. Black Widow dies.
She
as well.
died.
So back into Avengers now.
She died again.
But they're bringing out the Black Spider film. Black Spider, Black Widow.
Black Widow.
What?
I think it'll be
a prequel.
It'll prequel.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, why have you done that and then done that? It just seems like. But also, people were getting confused on who that guy was standing at the back.
Oh, he's Iron Man's. He meets in Iron Man 3.
Yes, and someone's saying that he will replace him as Iron Man, but
I think maybe they're going for Gwyneth Paltrow might replace him.
Yeah, but Gwyneth Paltrow's contract's ended as well, and she's not coming back. She'd already said that.
She's got no Marvel.
No Marvel.
No Marvel for you.
No Marvel, no good.
And there's a gay character in it. It's one of the Russo brothers playing a gay character, which is the first gay character in a Marvel film.
That just
he's at the start. He's talking to Cap.
No, I know.
Oh, right.
Because you know also that's the two Russo brothers are in it. Well, they're both in there or just one?
I don't know. One of them.
And also Jim Starlin, the creator of Thanos, is in that scene as well. Sitting right next to him. See, a lot of people don't realise that. See, that's another Stan Lee type cameo. He was the creator of Thanos and he's in the film.
There's one bit I missed, which was when they come through the portals, there's like radio signal on there and it's Falcon talking to Steve Rogers and he goes, on your left, and then it comes up.
Yes.
I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that?
No.
That's the whole... He said that because he's like, on your left.
I know, he's on the left.
That was the most brilliant. He was just like... Ah... You just like... It's the most geeky...
Because everyone in the room was like... Ah!
But see, that's what the first film should have been introduced. That's how you introduce all the Marvel characters. There's so many people there, you're just like, yep.
No, but they've built it up over all this time.
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong, I'm not.
So is Spider-Man the next film? That's part of the old phase, it's not...
Yes, it's the final film in
but
phase 3.
But that doesn't make any sense. It should be
Well, no, because
Avengers.
I think that's how they're explaining the storyline. That's why I don't think they're going to go much... They're going to go into the multiverse. I think that's why they should keep it that way.
Someone made a fair point about the 5-year gap, which is someone might get dusted
Yes.
in 5 years.
Yep.
And then he's your husband. You move on, get another
Yep.
husband, and you come back and he's there.
That's another thing I was going to... Like, literally what...
You might have been having sex when it went up as well.
Well, this is another thing, right? But, you
My
know...
dusty penis is back.
Right, so you get dusted. Why if someone picks up your dust and moves it somewhere else? Does a part of you appear over there?
You said that when they all came back. I went, why are they not coming all back on a battlefield where they were? It's like, yeah, because they wasn't all in the same place when they got dusted. They've got to go.
Yeah.
You've got to be found and pulled back
Yeah,
again.
exactly. But it's like, what about different parts of them?
Which mean different parts.
So someone picks up the dust, blows the dust, right? They got a part, maybe the legs and the head there.
I don't think
the torso there. And what happens if right? Okay, so your wife you're older than your wife by 10, some years, and then you come back to like she's lived on 5 years. Your daughter's got older as well. It's just. Like, how do we solve the Peter Parker problem? So the whole of his year, does the whole of his school get dusted as well? That's a lot of people to be dusted in one school if it's only meant to be half. There are some things like with the dusting that just like I don't know whether they should have gone with a 5-year jump, but I understand why they did.
But and then the last Spider-Man, it was 8 years from something. From the first Avengers, which is wrong.
Yeah. Because it's meant to be that it was... They introduced the fact that Spider-Man was in that scene.
Yeah.
With the Iron Man mask on. Yeah. No, yeah.
They on your notes for that?
Well,
Spider-Man haven't done that yet.
Oh, yeah, so I was going to just... No end credits.
No.
Which I thought was pretty good.
Don't stay till the end.
Don't stay until the end, which I think was pretty good.
Anyone who's listening to this has watched you already.
I know, but maybe they haven't and they want to... I don't know.
Oh, you missed it at the end. The Groot comes on and goes, I am Groot.
Well, actually... Sorry, I actually...
Has sex with a pot plant. What?
I think actually... we should go back a bit because actually now they have introduced an after credits, which is a Spider-Man trailer.
Oh,
yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, so basically what they've done is they put the Spider-Man trailer at the end. Just going back to that.
But that's too quick because you've just got the whole fact that some of the characters have died, and they're like, coming soon from Marvel.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, So I was watching a trailer of Spider-Man. Just going back to that quickly. Is Tony replacing Uncle Ben in the storyline? So great. It's Uncle Ben. This time it's Tony that's meant to be representing him in the storyline.
It does make really good sauce. Oh, not the Uncle Ben. Sorry.
Pardon? It does make really good sauce though, but I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah.
Slightly. But he's got Lucky Hogan.
Also, with Nick Fury being back, does that mean S.H.I.E.L.D.'s now back? Because that got disbanded.
Yeah.
But I know that it brought back in the TV series, but now they're saying the TV series is a different timeline.
That's quite funny in the trailer.
What?
I'm just your neighbourhood Spider-Man. You've been in a space, player.
Okay.
What?
Go on. What?
Oh, nothing else got on there.
What factoid?
Isn't Coulson in? Coulson's not in.
No,
Marvel.
Coulson's dead, I think.
Coulson's not in. Coulson is not in Captain
No,
Marvel.
he's still.
Yeah, but because Captain Marvel's in the past.
Yes, but I saw the trailer for a new series of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's in that.
Yeah, no, he is in that, but actually, no, he's dead. I don't know fully. This could be complete and utter spoilers to everybody because I don't know who even watches it anymore. It's somebody else's. He's from a different timeline, Coulson, but he's an evil Coulson. Yeah, it's got even more. It's like what?
But when they brought him back, Captain Marvel was like, it's too late now.
Yeah,
I just don't care that you're there anymore.
Yeah, so it's a good character, and they should have brought him back earlier, but I don't know.
All the Avengers still think he's dead.
And also, where was Goose? Give me Goose.
Who's Goose?
The cat.
The cat.
Oh, it's not a cat, is it? It's a
thing.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was called.
Furkle.
He's a crawl.
A Furkle?
He's a Furkle.
It begins with F, doesn't it? Or...
A Frunkle?
He's a Funkle.
Somebody's probably going to comment on this and say, this!
He's a Funkle.
Fununcle?
He's a fun uncle.
Shall we move on now? Have we got anything else to say on this movie? Or
No! Shall we talk about Aquaman, because you've seen it?
I have seen it.
I've not seen it.
And that is a meh movie.
That is a meh movie.
It is a meh movie.
That's an overrated film. The people are like, it's brilliant. But actually, do you know what? I'm watching it going, it's a good... Jason Momoa.
Yeah, he's alright.
He's alright as Aquaman. And supporting cast, but you just saw everything coming. And...
Well, I did tell you what was coming.
Yeah, but also, he comes out of King. Of course he is. King Orman is obviously going to be...
Seesaw! It's the Thor, isn't it? It's
no.
in the sea. It is.
Well, I suppose it is. I'll agree with that. But it's just... Also, when is this set? Is it set after the Justice League or before the Justice League? Is Justice League even part of it anymore? DC have just screwed everything up with their films.
Yeah, but you don't want to copy them.
Don't want to copy who?
Marvel.
You don't want to copy Marvel, but they started to anyway.
Yeah, but I think they've stopped now, and they're like, we're going to do our own thing.
So I think it has actually been confirmed now. Anyway, who's taking over Batman role?
Who?
The guy.
Michael Keaton.
No, Michael Keaton. I love Michael Keaton.
George Clooney.
It's the guy from Twilight.
Christian Bale.
No.
Oh no.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson.
Oh no.
I know. Pattinson and Nick Holt, wasn't it?
What?
Nick Holt was gonna was.
Yeah, they talked about two people this morning, and then I read it, and then now it's been confirmed that it is. I'm just like,
Nick Holt is in Tolkien.
I haven't seen Tolkien.
Oh, that's very good because he goes, I've got some friends that like a fellowship, and then he gets given a ring, and his mum gives it to him, and he goes, it's very precious to me. Just keep hold of it. And then he goes to school, and then the teacher says to him, "You shall not pass," and he doesn't pass. And then at the end, he's trying to get his book
published,
and then some big eagles come and then drop him money in hand.
I feel that this is all like.
No, in the trailer, it's basically everything that's ever happened to him was based on Lord of the Rings.
Right.
Everything.
Yeah.
What else can I do? I can't.
What else can you do?
What else can I make up?
Just going back quickly to the Aquaman. Do you know when they have that big fight at the end and you get those crab humany people?
Yeah.
Do you remember going to like Dover or something like that, and they had that that crab in the war helmet that talked to everybody as you went around? Or am I just imagining
the White Cliffs experience?
White Cliff experience? That's it. And you used to have the little. You know what I mean? Am I going crazy? It looked like that.
There was a talking seagull.
It was a talking seagull with a crab, and the crab popped up as well.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? I'm going to have to find a picture and show you.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
You don't know what... No, okay.
Talking crabs and stuff.
So, what do you want to talk about now?
Disney remakes.
Yes, we have.
Okay, I'm going to start off. Aladdin looks good.
You think it looks shit, didn't you?
No, it doesn't.
I know you think it looks shit, but actually...
Have you... It's all started from Alice in Wonderland, which was alright, and then they had Alice Wonderland...
No. It didn't start from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, hello.
Maleficent.
No, Maleficent was off that.
No, it's before that.
I was this conversation the other
I
day.
can't
In the
remember
90s, they remade 101 Dalmatians.
Live action. Yeah.
No, but this is different.
How's it different?
Because it's a long time ago.
It's the same thing. Look.
Anyway, then they had that, and then they've had Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast, and they've had Dumbo this year already. Dumbo, and then they're having
King.
Aladdin, which...
Jungle Book?
And
Jungle Book.
Jungle Book.
Jungle Book was good.
Which, when I watched Jungle Book, I was like, why are they making it different? But then, after you watched it, like, you've made it different enough that it's its own thing and not just copying.
But
the whole of Aladdin has got the same script, almost.
I don't know. I think you're...
And Lion King looks exactly the same. Like, they've just copied, shot for shot, it can be exactly the same.
The thing with Aladdin is you're doing it with real people.
Yeah.
So fine. Lion King is like Dumbo. Dumbo doesn't talk in the film.
No.
And I bet you don't get those little... Have you seen it?
No.
Because I haven't seen it. What about the... Because I remember the crows talking to him and giving him a
they
film.
don't have the racist crows.
The racist crows. Thank you. All of Disney films are racist, by the way. Well, they're all films. You watch it. We can go through this later on. But
No, but the genie is going to be Will Smith half the time and not Blue. And he's done the same dialogue like, oh, we cannot bring anyone back from the dead. And then he does a song, and then he does Prince Ali, which sounds like he's half asleep singing it.
He does it a rap version of Prince Ali.
Prince Ali.
What's the other?
but that's how it sounded to begin with.
No, he didn't. He was
You've
doing
never had a friend
impressions
like
of
me.
things.
Okay. Do you know what? I think when they come out on DVD, we should watch them side by side.
Oh, okay.
Watch them both at the same time, both films.
But The Lion King's even got Mufasa in it. He's got James Earl Jones in it.
Which one's James Earl Jones?
He's Darth Vader.
Thank you.
He's Mufasa.
Yeah, thank you. I met him.
Oh. Who?
No, I haven't. Not James Earl Jones. The other one.
You're Dave
Whoops.
Prowse.
That's the one.
Dave Prowse is the guy.
Who's voiced him.
No,
Yeah, he voiced him.
He was his body.
Oh, no, so yeah, it was the other way around.
I'm confused. I thought you meant Chewbacca.
Dave Prowse was the Green Cross Code guy. Oh, we should pay respects to Peter Mayhew, should we really?
That's it, Peter Mayhew. I thought you were paying Mayhew.
Peter Mayhew's completely and utterly different.
No, he's Chewbacca.
He's Chewbacca, exactly.
No, but I just think... And it's directed by Guy Ritchie, and he hasn't got a very good track record. He did Sherlock Holmes, which was quite good, but then he did The Man from U.N.C.L.E., which I remember watching it and falling half asleep.
Because he came back from...
Only half asleep?
Well, I'd fallen...
How drunk were you?
No, Joe doesn't want to go to the cinema straight from
Because it's Man from
Edinburgh.
U.N.C.L.E.
Because your uncle.
I have no idea what happened.
Why is it your uncle?
I wanted to see it because it was Man from U.N.C.L.E. Because I thought, it'd be like Spies, like Mission Impossible, like that sort of
thing.
Henry Cavill's
in it.
Yeah.
I like Henry Cavill now. I know he grew a moustache. I like him now.
Yeah, but that was no.
He's alright in Mission Impossible.
Sorry, Mission Impossible is the one that destroyed Justice League with the scene at the beginning.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, because that's why the scene at the beginning, because he wasn't allowed to shave off the moustache.
But I still like it anyway. It's good.
It's good. What about Sonic the Hedgehog?
So Hedgehog, I didn't really hate it, but then everyone's like, "Oh, it don't look right. You've got teeth and stuff.
He does.
Legs aren't long enough."
They've redone it now, haven't they?
They're going to remake Sonic.
I think it's a scam. I think they'd already done it already, but he's not finished. They'd done it already, but they're pretending that it was a publicity stunt.
They could be.
They did it awful.
Because what about the end of the actual trailer where you see
Dr. Robotnik,
who looks like Dr. Robotnik?
Why is... But...
Because I'm guessing he has a transformation into Dr. Robotnik during the film. And actually, do you know what? That looked brilliantly like Dr. Robotnik.
I'm trying to remember. He was quite chubby, wasn't he?
Got a bald head with big moustache.
Yeah, and then they give him the glasses and everything. And actually, do you know what? I think Jim Carrey will be a good Dr. Robotnik. You don't like it so much.
Don't know.
He wasn't that... I was more
I've heard people say this, and it's true, like, oh, we're going to make a Sonic film with Jim Carrey. What, in the 90s? No, in 2019.
He's still relevant.
That documentary of him on Man on the Moon really destroyed him.
I was more into... Well, if
it was all fake, even the documentary was fake, that is brilliant because you didn't even know it was going to come out. But
I've still not seen...
He's a psycho.
I've still not seen it.
Is he... Oh, I don't know.
I was watching...
a psycho.
Well, not a psycho, but he's a method actor that's taken it way too far.
Watching a...
What, like Trevor Feelgood?
What was it called?
No!
YouTube. And about how much of a disaster the Super Mario Brothers movie was.
Yes.
And I'm worried that's what it's going to turn out like.
Pikachu apparently is really good.
Yes. I want to go and see Pikachu.
Yes.
And review it on the next show.
Apparently it's the best.
Yes, I have heard that.
Which isn't saying much.
And also it sets up, they're already filming a sequel to it.
Is it an actual Pokemon film? Because we should have done that instead.
It is an actual Pokemon film.
It's not. He's got the voice of Ryan Reynolds.
Deadpool.
Yeah, but then you might as well just... Well, let's make a talking Pokemon. Meowth!
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, see?
But why has he got to talk to the Pokemon? He can talk to other characters.
But that's why you go to see the film. And also, it's Pikachu.
I know.
In a hat.
What's wrong with me?
Pikachu in a hat.
But does it have any... Is it based on a comic?
It's based on the game. Pikachu.
Oh, right.
Because it's a whole separate game.
Alright. They're off the hook.
Yeah.
We have some suggestions in for man movies.
Shall we introduce this properly instead of just going into... Oh, we've got some suggestions.
Alright, I'll introduce again. We've got some suggestions for man movies.
Read out the original post.
So we posted up on the Facebook group what everybody thought of meh movies. So I think you should read some of them out.
That we thought that everyone else thinks is fantastic, but we think is...
Yeah. Or
meh.
people think is meh.
Well, I put Frozen.
Just let it go, man.
Yeah, someone put that joke.
Someone made it joke, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to make it as well.
Adam Morrison Jones put Batman Forever.
Yeah, I don't know him and I don't want to get to know him now. Which one was Batman? Wait, hold on. Which one was Batman Forever?
The Jim Carrey one.
Again. Yeah, no, I don't like him. I don't know you.
Batman Forever. No, that one. Daniel.
No, Kev.
Kill Bill.
No. What's his name?
Connolly.
Oh, that's it. Is it? All right.
Yeah.
Kev Connolly said Kill Bill, which is a bit mad, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I've got to agree with that one.
And then Adam Morrison Jones said the Brave Little Toaster.
I think I need to go and find Luke again and slap him. Luke Lloyd Marshmallow. You'll know his nickname.
And then Luke said The Goonies.
Luke needs to slap for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Trevor... No, that's not the same Luke.
I know, but Luke Lloyd.
Trevor Feelgood said Debbie Does Dallas.
I know why you said that.
Dave Dunmore said anything with Will Ferrell.
I don't read out the whole comments.
Yes, we should read them all out. Claire Lewis said Home Alone. which is really good at the end. Luke said Guardians of the Galaxy.
Luke Lloyd Marshmallow.
And Nikki Sutton said La La Land, which is the correct answer.
Yeah, I haven't
Paul
seen
Tingey was taking the piss and said Star Wars and Lord of the Rings.
He thought we were taking a piss. Okay, fine, I forgive him.
Adam Morrison Jones came back with Herbie Goes Bananas. Yeah, Lucy said John Wick, which apparently there's a sequel out, and you said it was good.
I haven't seen the sequel yet, but I want to go and see the sequel. I love the film, so yeah.
Well, you've seen 1 and 2.
Yeah, of course I've seen 1 and 2.
All right.
It's action. It's brilliant.
Beth Law said Star Wars Born.
That's the new one. I think we just need to clarify that is the new one. I haven't seen the classics, but you know, I heard it is a classic.
Chris Parrish said all the Harry Potter films is shit. And then Michael Daly said The Big Lebowski, which I watched, and it's all right. It's not mad.
Are we on about Thor?
Yeah, well, he looks like him.
Okay, what's your mad movie? Because you haven't actually commented.
I did.
Frozen. But
is Frozen.
I'm guessing that's not your serious one.
You said Frozen. What was the other one? La La Land. That was it.
Yeah, but have you seen La La Land?
No.
I thought you said
Okay, what about a film you've actually seen that you've gone...
I thought you said you saw it. Okay.
What about you, Joseph?
Greatest... We can't say because I'm getting in trouble.
The Greatest Showman?
Yes.
Why were you getting in trouble?
Have you seen The Greatest Showman?
I saw it in the cinema.
Ah.
In my group, I just thought the songs are rubbish.
Songs are rubbish. That's rubbish. That's not like...
Songs are...
It's average.
Yeah, not... You know, it's one of it's the greatest...
Okay, so I'm going to go...
The story's a bit weak as well. It's like...
Oh, I'm going to go for Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I like that.
No, it's mad, isn't it? You don't have to see it to get any other film.
I think compared to the... I mean... Yeah, I'd say.
You're just reading his DVDs on the back wall.
Just trying to remember what I've... Because, you know, I was going to say Avatar. I've had it sitting on my DVD and I've never sat down and watched it.
Do you know there's going to be sequels coming out?
There's like...
I know, I haven't even watched any.
Four sequels to Avatar, maybe?
And I'm just like...
That's a Mar movie, that is.
Is it, I'm right then in saying it's a Mar movie.
I read the other day...
Not a Mar movie. Mar movie sounds like you go... Ma.
It is. It's not... No.
What?
It's Fern Gully...
In space?
With blue people. It's not that good.
What about the first Alien? I say the first one because the second one's brilliant.
Things.
Yeah, as it pops out of the chest.
Well, because that was such a cliche before I watched it that I knew it was going to happen.
Originally, I thought that... And someone's going to hate me now. Blade Runner was a bit meh.
Actually, I might have to agree with you there.
Which one?
The first one.
I haven't seen the second one. I haven't seen the second one.
We saw it together.
The second one's mad as well.
I watched Blade Runner. I might need to rewatch it.
I might have to watch it again.
Shall we sign off now?
Yes!
Right, so the next podcast is probably going to talk about Detective Pikachu.
Well, you don't know when it's going to be.
Yes.
And I don't know what DVD we're going to watch. So we'll talk about that next time.
What DVD? What do you mean?
Well, I think we should review a DVD and a film each week. Anyway, let's move on. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Goodbye. See you later.
Bye.